Hey Libra, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks for joining me for your July 2020 whole story reading. Let's get started here with the shuffling. For those of you who are new, thank you so much for joining. Oops, oh my goodness. So the whole story reading is where I go through the entire deck, including a clarifying deck. If you don't like the shuffling, I do like to shuffle on camera so that you can see that I'm not rigging the cards. But if you don't want to watch me shuffle, which I understand, you can always fast forward to the beginning of the reading. Libra, July 2020, last shuffle. Okay, let's see what we have for you. All right. I'm feeling like you're learning lessons, Libra, about, or you have learned lessons in the past. Either about you having to value others or standing in your worth and demanding that other people see the value in you. I see you taking your time with a situation here. There's something that you're desiring, but you're taking your time because you want to make sure you're doing things, you know, to your highest benefit. Also, I feel like whatever action you're taking, it's very much focused toward offering your family or the people that you care about a sense of stability. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, you want this to be done right. You're doing everything in your power to create stability, harmony, peace. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so you've done a lot of thinking, a lot of self-reflection about past failures, past hurts, betrayals, whether you betrayed others or you did something that caused for possibly a relationship to be destroyed. You know, whatever it was, these negative events that happened, they've already happened. This is not like this is going to be happening in July, although for some of you it may, because, you know, timing is fluid. But I'm feeling for most of you, this already happened, and you're just reflecting upon the lessons that you learned and how you can use this to your benefit, which is amazing, because not everybody does that. But I see your focus being more, you know, that is your mindset right now. Like whatever it is that you're doing, you are going to do using all of the experience from the past, especially with regards to your career. Okay, so either your career or your financial situation. I feel like you have found yourself in a negative financial situation, but this has taught you a lot. And also there's a sense here that you're valuing relationships as well, a lot more than maybe you did in the past. Like you are very much about if there has been strife between you and another person, you are very focused on getting that right, setting that straight, clearing up any negativity between you and somebody else. You want peace, you want reconciliations, you want healing. I'm getting healing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because I feel that, in the past you may have made some decisions that, like I said, caused a relationship to possibly break up. It caused chaos, destruction. And so you want to let go of the guilt associated with that. You want to heal from that. You want to be accepting of who you were in that moment and just move forward from there. But I do feel that this kind of haunts you, okay, from time to time. But I do see you focus very much on your goals now. You're open to something new, whereas before I kind of feel like you were, in a sense, punishing yourself. But now you see that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to go for what you desire, for what you want. You deserve to have loving relationships in your life, and you are open now to that. Yeah, I feel like you're facing life with more passion. Again, I feel that as a result, relationships are going to be very positively impacted. You are going to receive clarity very much right now. Let me see here. Okay, so something very long awaited is coming toward you, because I feel like your energy has shifted. So your vibration has raised. You've managed to raise your vibration, and you have clear vision now as to what you want. And whereas I'm kind of feeling like you at some point were dwelling on past failures. Okay, you were dwelling on painful situations, and now you have opened yourself. You've allowed for that energy to be purged. And that's why new energy is now coming in. Yeah, so again, I'm getting communication is needed. You may be wanting to reach out to people from your past to apologize for things that you did, to let them know that you have turned over a new leaf, you're a different person. Also, you want to clear up any misunderstandings. You're putting an effort so that somebody offers you like an opportunity to make something right or to rekindle the situation. Yeah, that is what's on the table here. Now, oh, okay. I'm also getting, for a lot of you, this is like a side note, um, which is kind of odd. But yeah, I'm getting here, a lot of you are going to be open to multiple sexual experiences. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but it did. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here, that... Huh. So, okay. So you do want to you want to reconcile with some people in your past. You want to reconnect with them and offer apologies, clear up misunderstandings, like I said. But I do feel like you want to take some time to have your fun as well. It's like you're not really reaching out with the intent for them to... Okay, so what I'm getting here is like you want to work on a particular connection, and this obviously can be romantic. There's a connection here that you want to work on that's romantic from your past. You want to reconnect with them, but you want to take things slow, step by step, because you don't want to cut off your ability to have other interests, okay? To indulge in other sexual relationships is what I'm getting here, because I feel like there's multiple people that you are attracted to, and you want to be free to pursue that. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, the reason that you're doing that is really out of loneliness. So I feel like you were in a dark place. Something happened where a lot of relationship, or maybe not a lot of relationships, but important relationships, I feel, were severed. And so there was a time that was kind of lonely for you and dark. And well, that's why you have all of these people around you that are indulging you in these casual sexual relationships. It was really to combat loneliness. So you were taking risks with regards to that. But I do feel that you're feeling more ready to open yourself up to the possibility of getting back into a more committed relationship. You're ready to consider it, but you're not quite ready to let go of the extras. Okay, let's see, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, so it's like your intuition is telling you, yeah, this was fun, but I can see that the end of that is coming. I'm getting bored with that as well. I want something more. That's what I'm seeing here. So that's really interesting. So while it was fun and you enjoyed it, you are seeing that you have deeper needs that you're ready to fulfill, which in the past maybe you weren't. You weren't really open to that. And I feel it was more because you were kind of a nursing a broken heart, or in the process of healing. Okay, what else do we have for Libra? July 2020. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So see, you have a more of a long-term vision right now, but you want to take your time because there is a lot of fear and worry with regards to putting yourself in a situation where you may be vulnerable again. But you're ready to let the past go. Yeah. I feel like you've been thinking a lot about the past. There's been a lot of reflection on, relationships that were not successful. And while that is constructive, at a certain point it becomes destructive as well, because if it fills you with fear, which I do see signs of that here. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're turning over a new leaf. I feel like before you were very much governed by your passions, your impulses, and that led to a lot of destruction. Wherever you were kind of secretive or sneaky, living very much in fantasy, I'm getting like self-indulgent behavior, but sneaky nonetheless, okay? It led to not good things. Okay, so you're ready to let that go. You're ready to be this person who still follows your passions. You're still going to be very passionate and charismatic. I don't feel like you're ever going to change that. I feel like you are sort of a flirt. Okay, maybe you're known to be a flirt, and this has been a problem before because you acted on every flirtation or many flirtations. And I hope I'm not offending anybody, but I'm just calling it like I see it. So if it doesn't apply to you, then it's not you. But I feel like you are ready to be in a relationship where, yeah, you may get your heart broken, but you're ready to be honest. You're ready to look, like I said, have more of a long-term vision. Yeah, you see, like it's like you've healed something. You've healed, and you're ready to welcome in a new energy where you're working with others, where you're being, like I said, more forthcoming, more vulnerable, more honest, and you're letting go of all of the negative thinking that you had associated with commitments. I feel like there was a lot of reservations when it came to you being fully committed to somebody else, because it just put you in a vulnerable position. But you are much more courageous now. Like I said, there's a new cycle. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Wands. So you're letting go of whatever was holding you back before. These insecurities, that's what it is. Insecurities that led you to be insincere in the past. Yeah, you see, you're choosing a different direction. You're changing your way of thinking completely. Your ideology is changing, and it's like you're a new person. Turning over a new leaf. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, you needed to go through certain failures in order for you to see who you truly were and what you really wanted. Do you want only superficial relationships in your life? I think at some point you did, because it made you more comfortable. But you realize that this was holding you back from manifesting your dreams, and whatever you were manifesting, right, was very short-lived. Page of Wands with the King of Cups in reverse. It was very short-lived, and then you would come home at night and feel lonely. So you may have been surrounded by a bunch of people, but at the end of the day feeling lonely and unfulfilled. And it was all as a result of fear. If you weren't, if there was any kind of unsurety, like if you didn't know exactly how things were going to turn out, it made you feel very vulnerable. So there was this need to constantly know the truth, know the answers. And you were very much guarded. And your way of handling this guardedness was to be impulsive and hard to pin down. But yeah, you're ready for a new beginning. I almost feel like this was completely unexpected. You never thought that you would feel this way, that you would be open to a long-term relationship. But you are. Look, what's ending is these thoughts that were holding you back in the past. That's what you're putting to rest. Because I do feel that you've lost very people that were very near and dear to you. There's been, maybe more than one that got away for you, and you're seeing that. You're starting to see that, and you're ready to let that go. Yeah, you're facing your future with more courage, and you're more open now, more receptive. We have the Queen of Wands. So queens are always about receptivity, and with the Empress card, that actually represents Taurus or Libra. So that is you being more receptive now. Letting your guard down when it comes to working with others, feeling more in control in standing in your truth and acting upon Ace of Cups, which is like your feelings, your heart, what you truly, your true emotions. And this is as a result of healing, but it was healing from a moment where you felt completely abandoned. So again, a dark place in your life where you felt lonely. Yeah, you see. Also, I feel that you needed some time to come to terms with I feel like you lost a very important relationship in your life as a result of your actions. So you did need time not only to forgive yourself, but also to just heal the loss of that relationship. It may have been a marriage for a lot of you. So a lot of you are actually still carrying pain from that. You've come a long way in healing, but you still mourn that. But you're ready to move on. Before you were not ready. You were very much dwelling on that situation. Now you're ready to move on. Okay, yeah, see? Wheel of Fortune and the World. You're ready for a new cycle, and it is beginning. 10 of Wands in reverse. So what you're letting go of, the burden that you were letting go of, is this pessimistic attitude that, things can never come together. You can never be in a good, healthy relationship. Well, yes, you can. That's what was holding you back. And so you're freeing yourself from that way of thinking. And this was only through those dark moments. You had like a dark night of the soul. But it was very much needed in order to come out in this place where you are now. Yeah, see, facing the past. So you're facing these 3 of Cups, which it was what was lost, but you also have 2 Cups as well. So there is a promise for the future. But things are changing. Yeah, whatever this. Let me see here. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're moving forward. You don't want to focus on the past anymore, because you see that what's done is done, okay? And the work that you needed to do, you've done. So there is no reason to continue dwelling on this. It's only holding you back at this point. All right, let's see. Let's finish this up for you. Wow. So you're finishing up here with the Ten of Cups. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so what I see here is that you've already decided that you want and you deserve this Ten of Cups. This is what it's all about. That's why we're ending up with that card, because that's like really the overall energy of the reading, is that's what your focus is going to be, is on your happiness, is on your emotional fulfillment, your creative fulfillment. That's what you're striving for right now. Is there confusion in your mind? Yes, there still is. There are still reservations that you're going to be dealing with, because there's still that underlying fear of being caged in, of being of losing your freedom, of not succeeding, okay, at commitment, at structure. Okay, if this is not about relationships, then it can be just about structure, having structure and discipline in your life, as opposed to just being spontaneous and going willy-nilly. I feel that even though that does pose a challenge for you, because you may have been living this way for a long time, you're ready to let that go. You're ready to put in the effort. You have been working on yourself this whole time. And I also see you taking more time to consider things, to consider other options, to consider how your decisions affect your whole life and people around you. And I feel this is a brand new way of doing things for you. So yeah, I see you definitely taking your time on connections, on decisions, because whatever it is that you're pursuing now, it's like you always refer back to the time where you were sad. Okay, so it's always like I'm comparing this to whenever I have to go to work and I really don't want to go, I picture myself not having a job and how that makes me feel, and then all of a sudden I feel a lot better about doing whatever it is that I need to do. So it's really just kind of struggling through letting go of an old mindset, and that's why you're turning over a new leaf, because you are allowing for that old mindset to die. Basically, you're a different person. You're developing into a different person. This is growth, is what we see here. All right, Libra. Well, I hope that was helpful for you and that you enjoyed your reading. I will be disabling the comments because my channel has been getting messed with by the Logan bot that some people are dealing with. So if you do need to contact me, or you want to order a private reading, you can email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. All the information is in the description box below. Bye, Libra. Love you.